Hi. Hey, it worked fine.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. We are on a poppin'. Hold on 1 second, because I'm trying to do this thing where I could go live on Instagram and Facebook at the same time, but anyway. So, what up, guys? What up? Y'all come on in. This is Dominique, aka that therapist, the lead clinician and CEO of Yellowbird Counseling here in Birmingham, Alabama, where we are a completely virtual practice, which is super, super cool because Bridget doesn't live in Alabama, or she lives in Alabama, but she doesn't live in Birmingham. And so, but she's still able to come on board and be one of my therapists to help take more of you guys. And so excited. So telehealth has really been a good thing for a lot of therapists and clients because we have been able to be more flexible and it makes things easier. Usually for the client, it makes things easier because sometimes people might forget they have an appointment, they get a reminder, and they could just get on with their head bonnet on. Because I know I do. When I see my therapist, I still have my pajamas on. So, oh well. I almost have my pajamas on with my clients, but definitely with my therapist. I have my pajamas on. So, anyways, I'm excited to have her. Please share this because I do want people to know that there are other therapists as options with Yellowbird. I'm not the only option. Janice is not the only option. We got a third option, Bridget. And she's gonna come through on the 1 and 2 and introduce herself. I'm just silly today. I'm sorry. Bridget.
Hello.
Tell us about yourself. Tell us, I don't know. Tell us why you became a therapist. That's an easy one.
Is it?
It's easy because
that's not the easy one.
Most people know, they'll say, oh yeah, I'm a therapist because some really philosophical thing.
Yeah. I don't know if I roll really philosophically, maybe, but that's okay. A little bit about me though is I'm actually I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I actually went to my undergrad for social work, and I thought that's what I was going to do for the rest of my life. And then I got out there and I worked at a domestic violence shelter, and I worked at a community mental health center, and I was, kind of pounding the pavement and realized this is really hard work. So I became a therapist, but I love being a therapist. So it's fabulous. I love it. It's definitely what I feel like my niche is for sure. A little bit about me. I do live in Huntsville. I'm from Nashville, and we moved here because my husband works for NASA. He is a engineer, and I don't know right this second what it is, but it's an engineer. So there you go. And I have 2 kids. And so I'm I really do the mom thing. Tonight, my daughter had dance. So we ran from there to here. So that's kind of my entire life is therapy and my kids. So.
Yes. And that sounds awesome. Yeah. But with that, you're constantly giving. And we know as therapists, we can't give from an empty cup. So tell us what you do for self-care.
Self-care? Well, I love to read. I am pretty much always reading maybe 4 books at a time. And I love to cook. What else? I sew, actually. I'm very crafty. Right now we're doing the whole Valentine's things, and I'm this is my wheelhouse with the kids. Oh, let's make this. Except for now, my 9-year-old, she has opinions too. But that's okay. I love her for it. But I am. And I think, eventually, as you're a therapist, you learn to when you need a break and when you need boundaries. So.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you have to, because we're just not supposed to date. We're not supposed to be working if we're impaired. That's my favorite, ethical thing, because it forces us to be what we tell our clients to be, which is the client, you know? So
Right.
be like helping people if we aren't being helped. So yes, it's my favorite one. It's my favorite.
Yeah. If you're a therapist who has never had therapy, you need to do some examination because we all got our stuff. And there's no shame. If we have shame over it, like, how can we ever tell our clients any different? So,
Correct.
yep.
That is period. That's all period. Yes.
Yes.
So, all right. So, okay. So going back to therapy, you really love it. Tell us the why you really love it.
I love therapy because you can really, I mean, I love the connection. Like, I love working with a person. And let's be honest, therapy, sometimes you're going to make a lot of progress and sometimes you're not going to make a lot of progress. And I love knowing that, like, I can step in that with you and be with you throughout the way. Like, and it's not easy and it's not always fun. Sometimes it's great, but sometimes it's not. And that's okay. And so I love, like, I tell my clients all the time, like, when they make progress, I didn't do it. I mean, I just chatted with you over it. You're the one who did it. I'm just kind of cheerleading over here. And so I love that. So,
yes. My clients be make me feel bad because they do so good. They do
right.
they go all the directions, and I go to my therapist, and she's like, "Where's your homework?" And I was like,
Yep.
See, what had happened was
yes.
She's like, so it works, doesn't it? When you tell your clients, or when they do what you tell them, and follow the steps, it works. I'm like, I
know. Yeah.
So yeah, it's weird, but that's good. That's y'all. That's part of the reason when she was giving me her reasoning. Because if you guys read my bio, either on Psychology Today or my website, it's like so much like really genuine desire to help people, like, and to do it and really help them, meaning there's no judgment there. And then, understanding what it's like to be human. Because all my therapists that work at Yellowbird, they got to be human. And
you got to be people. Yeah.
You got to be people. This plastic, like, that's not how we roll over here at the Yellowbird Nation. So, yes. So that's why I was like, yep, I like her. So, yeah. So tell us the populations of people that you work with. And
I mean, I hate when people say this, but like really, because I've been doing therapy for 11 years. I worked in mental health. So if you have ever seen a mental health therapist, like community mental health, that anything can walk through the door. And before that, like I said, I worked in a domestic violence shelter, and then I've been doing teletherapy for 3 years. So I've seen pretty much everything. There are definitely things where I'm not like, oh, I feel so great about this, but I feel like I've worked with just pretty every population you could imagine. Right now my caseload's a lot of women. And right now, let's be honest, all of my conversations, or 90% of my conversations, are talking about the pandemic. And that's okay. Our lives have changed and it is hard, and we are looking at a year. And so that's okay. So that's that's kind of where I feel like most of my conversations are, and that's all right. Our lives are different. So
yeah. And I'm glad you said that, because people, even my clients, they'll be like, am I being weird? Like, and I'm like, no. Pandemic. You're in the middle of a pandemic. You're not being weird. So y'all, I really want people to know another option that they have with Yellowbird. So if you could, please share this live. If you're watching on the replay, please share. Thank you for watching on the replay. I really appreciate the people that actually just really watch the whole thing. It's a lot of people that watch the entire live on replay. I was like, wow, y'all are dedicated. I don't know. There's very few lives I've watched the entire thing on replay, because I like to do at like the actual real-time engagement. But yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anywho, if y'all could please share this, if you could please share this so that people can know another option for a therapist that we have available, please share the live. And for those of you that's asking about my shirt, this is actually 15% off now if you use promo code 100. So promo code 100, but it's numerals. So 100 is promo code. You can get 15% off therapy hidden difference. So yeah. But all right. So thank you for sharing, guys, so much. Let's see. I was going to ask you. Ooh, I got a hard one. Brace yourself.
I'm bracing.
So, a lot of people's gonna call me and they're gonna be like, how's this white lady gonna be able to help me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want you to tell the people how you as a white lady therapist gonna help them.
Well, y'all, I'm just gonna be honest, it's something I grapple with myself. Let's just be real. Like I am fully aware that I do not know your walk. I can read, I've done my work, as much as I can, but let's be honest, I do not know what you have been through. But I'm going to do my very best to try to walk with you. And remember, like, anxiety, it might come from different places, but anxiety is anxiety, regardless of your color, creed, whatever. Depression is depression, regardless of your color, creed, whatever. And so there is definitely some things that are different. And then there are some things that, are the human connection and that we all walk through. And I'm a real person, just like this is why I love Yellowbird. I'm a person, I'm a real person. And if you say, I don't think you're working this. Like, I don't think you're getting it. I'm gonna be okay with that. Like, I'm good with that. I want that feedback because I know you're thinking it. You're just not telling me. So go ahead and just tell me.
See, she won't even be offended if y'all are like, no, because she gets it. But I think y'all might probably be pleasantly surprised. And always there is the option, because I meet with all of my therapists individually, which is going to change to bi-weekly so I can meet with y'all's group. But anyway, there's a little insight for y'all, a little insight. Yeah. But she can always, with Yellowbird, is an open line of communication between me and the clients and the therapist and the clients as far as what everybody needs. So if she has questions, y'all know I got her.
Yeah. We already did that. Last week was my first week. I had a little bit of a whammy. We talked it out. I am not scared to ask Dominique questions. I'm going to ask her, and I'm going to keep asking, because we can always learn.
Yes. And that's okay.
Yes.
That is okay. So, I got it. If y'all trust me, and if y'all would come see me, trust me, you can see her, okay? If she's going to be able to work with you, because I help, I help. And if it's not a good fit, it's not going to be because of her color. It's going to be for whatever other reason a therapist would be a good fit. And then we can just try you with somebody else. No big deal.
Yeah, we're all people. So, and that happens all the time. You might start with a therapist and realize we're just not meshing. And it's okay to say that, because what we're all here to do is help you. So if if you start with me and you realize you just don't get me, you need to go to Johnny's, that's okay. We're good with that. So yeah. And please excuse my dog, who is now jumping on the up on me.
Cool, because they've been dealing with Mr. Carter's bad ass, but I've been leaving him far away from me. I noticed that when he's far away from me, then he's calm. But if he's up on me, he's going to be doing the most and making all the noise. So
look, these dogs are 12 and they sleep most of the hours of the day, but this 1 hour that I'm going to be live, they're going to talk and jump on me. People.
I love dogs. They're like, you don't get to have a life. Like, you're doing something else. You're doing something for me.
Yes.
So, okay. So, Bridget's a human. Again, why I hired her, why I was, I'm like, yeah, come aboard. Because all the people that are going to come to Yellowbird are going to be like human people. Like, I brand for the people.
Yeah.
Not for other therapists, not for doctors. Like, they come see me, but I don't brand for them. I brand for people that don't get therapy. I brand for people that feel as though therapy isn't going to be something normal. So, like, I make it normal, and I can't do that if the people that I bring on board are not human. So, if you want to work here, the first requirement is you got to be human. That part. So, all right, Bridget. So tell us some of what is your modality that you like to use, and then tell us a little bit about what it is for the people that may not know.
Well, I have been thinking about this question a lot today because she told me she was going to ask this, and I was kind of in my feelings like, what am I going to say here? I really am somewhat of what I would call an eclectic therapist. I believe, and I know that Dominique's going to be with me on this, that we can't choose to be one type of therapist. Because let's be honest, if there was one way to do therapy, we wouldn't have jobs. You could read a self-help book and just move on with your merry life. So that's not who I am, and that's not how I believe to conduct practice at all. I also think, it is proven that the better connected you are to your therapist, so really just the better you like your therapist, the better you're going to do. Mm-hmm. And so for me, I can't wrap my head around people who say, and to each his own, but like if you say, oh, I'm a cognitive behavioral therapist, that's a very popular therapy. It is scientifically proven to be true. I definitely use some of it. That doesn't encompass everything. Right. So it doesn't. I mean, there's some great stuff and I use it every day and I've talked about it today, but that's not all encompassing. It's just not going to be. I will say, when I came up with my answer, probably my most thing that I've used lately is called like Daring Greatly or The Daring Way by Brene Brown. Mm-hmm. If you have not seen her YouTube video, when you're done with us, go watch her YouTube video. Or she's got 2. She's one of the top 10 TED Talks of all time. She's great. And she talks about shame and vulnerability and resilience. And I think it is the key, that conversation and working through those feelings, to what traditional therapy misses. Because we talk about the actions with cognitive behavioral therapy, we talk about the thoughts, but we don't talk about the junk, and the junk is what we need to get at. So
yep.
If there's like one thing I lean towards, it's probably that. Yeah.
Which is good. See, I heard her say that she treats everybody as an individual. That's what I heard.
Yes.
That's what I heard her say. But that's what I like about EMDR, which I keep telling them I'm going to do a live on it, and I am, but it's just other great things that I feel are more beneficial right now that are coming.
Yes.
So for those of you that have not subscribed to the Yellowbird Nation newsletter, you need to do that. And let me tell you why, because then you can get the inside scoop on upcoming lives. Also, you'll get the inside scoop on when I give away free money. So those of y'all that have been around for a minute know that I love to give away free money. And it's always random. Like, y'all never know when I'm going to do it. Well, I'm going to make things a little bit more spicy. For those of you that want to know when I'm going to be giving away free money, you're going to want to sign up for the newsletter because it's going to be in there. Okay? Mm-hmm. Every single month is going to be in there. So you'll know, you'll get a front row seat and you'll know exactly how to get the free money. Okay, it's going to be harder for people that are not subscribed. So this is how you can subscribe. There's two ways. Well, actually, let me tell you the easiest way. I'm going to just tell you to go to one space. All right. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go to Yellowbird's Instagram page because everybody got Instagram. All right. I want you to go to Yellowbird's Instagram page. I want you to click follow, and then I want you to click the link tree in the bio, and it's going to tell you where to subscribe. Or you can shoot me a DM, and I will actually send you the link myself. So all you have to do is click it and enter your email. That's it. So if you want me to send it to you directly, shoot me a DM at Yellowbird Counseling on IG. And for those of you that are on IG, y'all are already there. So you will be able to get there quicker. You just click the link tree in the bio, on my bio, and then it says, stay informed, contact us. Click that, and then put your email address in, click submit, you're done. That's it. That's all. You don't even got to put your first name, last name, address, none of that. Just your email. Then you'll know when I'm giving away free money. Okay? So, and you'll also know discount codes and pre-order stuff for t-shirts before anybody else. Like I said, this one is 15% off now. So go to the swag shop, get you a therapy hit different, because y'all know therapy hit different. Okay. So, okay. Back to what I was going to ask Bridget next. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey with therapy?
You are not giving me the easy questions.
I should.
Okay. It's okay. I'm going to get real. Okay. I know that's your thing. It's my thing too. So I'll just, all of the world. It's okay. Yeah. So my family has a mental health background. I'm just going to put it out there. My grandmother had schizophrenia, and my uncle had bipolar disorder, and I myself have depression and anxiety, and I have been treated for it. I take medicine, all of this. And so I think that it's that, I think it was kind of that led me to therapy. Like I started in community mental health. Like I said, I was doing a case manager. If you don't know what a case manager is, it's like the person that like knocks on the door and is like, hey, have you taken your medicine? Mm-hmm. It is like the street job that you do. Right. And I started that, and then I was starting to do therapy, or I went to school again. And then I started at community mental health, and I worked with kids, and I love working with kids. I think like 2 right now from Yellowbird. And then I started with adults. I had a kid. And then I realized, did I want to work with kids and have a kid? It might be too much. So, yeah. I have a kid who has ADHD, and both of my kids have ADHD. My husband has ADHD. So we're just a whole mix of real right here. So, I love that. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So anyway, so I was doing mental health, and then I had a second kid. And then I decided I needed to do more family, and I love therapy. I believe it's my calling. I am a Christian. I think it's what God has put me on this earth to do, but I had to step back for a little while and do some momming. And now, and then I started working with online therapy. And so I've been doing it for 3 years. And what I love about online therapy is just like what Dominique says, is you don't have to feel like, like it's not quite so stuffy and professional and scary. I mean, y'all just heard my dogs shaking their heads, or one day this week, I love my clients so much. My son was sick. My husband works from home right now, and I work from home right now. And we're like volleying back and forth. My son is 4, so you can't really tell him like, please just stop. So I think he came on in well, he didn't come in. He was like at the door. And so, yeah. So I love online therapy because you can see I'm a person living my life. You're a person living your life. and we can be in our own environments, and it makes it a little bit easier. And so that's how I ended up at Yellowbird. Like, I just love it. I think it's my thing. So yeah.
Yeah. Why you love it? Tell us why you love it.
Why I love like online therapy, because really you are in your own environment, and because you are not, I mean, let's be honest here. Like, oh gosh, I hope my whole family does not help me for like just saying all this stuff. But so I have depression, anxiety. My sister has depression, anxiety. We were talking about it just last week, and she sees a therapist. And please don't let her like yell at me over this, like that I'm telling her business.
Tell her, just give me a call. It's my fault.
I'll just be like, it's okay. I promise. Anyways, so my sister was, she was talking about seeing her therapist. She was talking about how much she liked her therapist, but it's really hard for her to see her. My sister's a person who works a lot. She works like a 60-hour week, and then she has a son, and she's married. And it's like, when do you, as a woman or a man, when do you have time to like make that time for yourself, to get yourself right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, why have you not done online therapy? Like, why? Because even if your therapist is a mile down the road, you got to get in your car and drive the mile, versus like, oh, I'm just going to log on to this meeting real quick. Mm-hmm. So those things that we know we need, but we push off because we got more important things to do, it takes away some of those barriers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it so much. So, okay, so tell us why you wanted to be like a part of Yellowbird Nation.
Well, I watched some lives. I thought I was looking at stuff. I watched some lives. I am very much, I love the vibe at Yellowbird that we are people. Like, I know we've said this before, but like, if you've done other therapy before, I'm not saying every therapist isn't that way, but there are different thoughts. There are some therapists that believe you need to be real professional, and you really need to kind of like be the professional, and then your client is the client. And that's just not my thing. And I don't think it's Yellowbird's thing. I think our thing is to be like real and honest and messy, because that's what life is. How are we going to work on life if we're not showing life? So this is why I love Yellowbird.
Oh, Yellowbird loves you. You're part of the nation. I was singing to the people on IG when I first came out. I was like, it's a new Betty, or whatever. So
I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you that's not going to happen. You're not going to get that out of me.
That's okay. That's all right. I wasn't doing it. I was telling them on IG, I was like, I was so nervous when I used to be doing this. Like, so nervous. Like, I really was. And then, but it forced me to figure out who I really am, because the only way I'm comfortable is being myself. And I was like, stop being nervous, because I was like, okay, either people are going to like it or not, but I know what my purpose is, be here to help people. And Bridget just said that is hers too. It's her purpose to help people and be a human while doing it. Because I'll be quick to tell somebody, I do not suit up. I do not pump up. I do not, like, it's the t-shirt for me. It's the t-shirt for me. And it's going to be the t-shirt and jeans, and sometimes sweats. It just depends on what kind of day it is. But because I'm comfortable, I'm able to be comfortable with my client and give them that vibe. And they're really able to open up. And they say they hear my voice in their head, like, keeping them on the right path. And I think it's because they're comfortable to really open up and receive. So, yeah, I think that's what Bridget's going to be offering as well. Love
it. Put on a fancy shirt. I do tend to wear like basically a lot of t-shirts that have Mickey Mouse on it with leggings. I'm still wearing my leggings, but I put on a fancy shirt because I'm a little nervous. So
it's okay. You do what makes you feel comfortable.
Right.
So you're actually the first LCSW with Yellowbird. So tell the people what that is.
So LCSW, well, so in Alabama, because we have to be different, it's actually an LICSW, which is a licensed independent clinical social worker. But most people just call it LCSW because that's basically what it is in the entire like United States and world. Why we put the I guess we just gotta be fancy. So I'm an LICSW. So I'm a licensed independent clinical social worker. And it's really basically therapy too. Like that's what you do. But when you go to school, you're going to school and you're really learning a lot more macro. Whereas, it's not that I didn't learn cognitive behavioral therapy, which is a therapy technique, or motivational interviewing, which is another therapy technique, but you learn the system and you learn a lot of the things that I think 2020 is awakening a lot of us. Like, I think a lot of us are really learning what that actually means in 2020. And that's a good thing, because we need to be aware. So, but kind of social work kind of takes you down that path anyway. So that is what that is.
Yeah. It's like basically splitting hairs, the difference between
yes. I mean, yes. And let's be honest here. I've met some terrible LCSWs and I've met some fabulous, marriage and family therapists. It's not the letters do not matter.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all are able to do
yes.
the same thing.
Yes.
Which is see you for your concerns and your problems and whatever you need us for to help you so you can be a better you and grow and be comfortable in your own skin. That's the thing. That's a real big thing with me and my clients. Like once they get to the point where they can feel comfortable in their own skin, then I could have myself, and I told them to pat themselves on the back, but they've probably done it several times before we got to that point because that's what I do. I encourage them.
Yes. And, I think it's super, and I'm sorry, I just cut you off.
That was You're bad. Good. Go ahead.
Like, I think it's super important. And another thing, like going back to what I love about Yellowbird is like, we need to take the shame away out of getting therapy. Like, we should not like stigmatize mental health. And I know that we think almost now in a global sense, like it's okay. But a lot of times people still have that pride. Like, no, not me. I don't need that. We all need it. We are all, like I said before, we're all living through very strange times and we could all use a little bit of help. So yes, we all need to take the shame away. So
yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And that, for those of you that don't know, is what my mental health t-shirt line is designed to do. This is actually one of my shirts. 15% off. Use promo code 100. And you can tell people that therapy hit different. You can say it with your chest. Yes.
There you go.
So let's see. I ask you what kind of therapist you are. I ask you why you're a therapist. I ask you what you do for self-care. I ask you what made you want to be a therapist in your own therapeutic journey. Yeah, I think we covered it. I think we did. I think that gives the people a real good snapshot if they were to because what this is, for those of you that don't know, this is actually a consultation video. Yes, I interview them so that you guys, I can ask them all the questions for you, and then you can watch the video and get the answers to your questions so that you can know what you're going to be getting before you even call or email or instant message. But too, the other way that you'll know as well prior to when I'm hiring new therapists is if you subscribe to Yellowbird Nation newsletter. Let me tell you the easiest way to subscribe. Go on your IG on your phone right now because you're on it and you know how to scroll through IG and still be on this live. So you go to IG, click the link tree in my IG bio after you have clicked follow. And then you will click the contact us, stay informed tab, which is the very first one. You'll just enter your email And what the cool thing about your phone is, it's probably going to automatically auto-populate, and all you got to do is click submit. So it's like super easy. Go to IG, Yellowbird Counseling on IG, click follow, and then click the link tree, and then you'll be able to just subscribe after you click stay informed. Yeah, so you'll know. And you'll also know when I'm going to be giving away free money. So if you like free money and you want to know that I'm going to be giving it away before anybody else, so you know which lives to really make an effort to come for, then you want to subscribe. You want to subscribe to that newsletter. You do. Okay, let's see if we have. Do y'all have any questions for Bridget? Those of you on Facebook or on IG, y'all can ask her whatever you need to know. I want to give people opportunity to ask you some questions. And so, yeah, if you've got questions for Bridget, like, when's her next available? Like, what can you expect in your first session? Like, what to bring. Is there going to be homework? If you want to ask her those questions, you can ask her those questions now. If you want to, she kind of already told us, but if you want to ask her how long she's been in the field or what she specializes in working with. I don't know why I did an air quote, but people want to know different things. So if you have questions for Bridget while she's on here.
Do you want me to just answer some of those?
Yeah, you can. Okay. That'll be cool too. I just wanted to give them a chance to
yeah. Well, as people put their questions in, and you can interrupt me and tell me, Bridget, you're talking too much. So
no, you're good.
A little bit more about my schedule. I actually work Tuesday through Saturday. And then I work some crazy hours. I work in the mornings, and then I take a big long break to pick up my kids and cook dinner and do homework. And then I come back to work in the evening. So just so you're aware, when you're kind of signing up for me, like that's where it is. I try to be super flexible, and that's why I work Saturdays, because I know you got to work and I got to work too. So there we go. Well, what else did you say? Oh, homework. That's a good question. So here's the thing. I've had therapy before that I loved her, but she gave me lots and lots of homework, and I did not necessarily do the homework because I was already busy enough. I was just trying to take some good self-care. So
right.
I did not, but I've had clients that I give homework to, and they just do so well with it and they flourish. And some people love that concrete, this is what I need to do. And some people it's like, I'm already really busy, but here's a worksheet. I will say a lot of times, especially because I do a lot of shame, fear therapy. I do a lot of homework, for example, I want you to talk to somebody new this week. I want you to work on forgiving yourself for this thought or telling yourself no. That's when I'm talking about therapy, when I'm talking homework, that's what I do a lot of times, because it'll help you just work on it. And it's not sitting down and doing a worksheet. I got worksheets if that's your thing. Some clients love it and they do wonderful. But if that's why are you going to add this to my life? You don't have to do that either. So yeah.
See, I told y'all I knew what I was doing when I be picking therapists, and I tell Bougie that all the time. I know who I want because I didn't even, now that part I did not know. I did not ask her that in her interview, but that's exactly the same way that I do homework. It's not just, some people need a worksheet, like you said, but some people need, okay, so, you're super depressed, and we're now coming out of the depression after we've done other natural things like, getting more sunlight or just increasing your gut health, because most of your serotonin is in your gut. Doing things like that, lifestyle homework is a lot of the homework, and is very individualized. That's a good thing about it. But I make some worksheets in there just to help you get things out. And that's usually what the worksheets are for. We call them worksheets. But if we have you writing things, it's because we're trying to get you to get something out. And there's certain people that have trouble with that. And so, and they want to be able to express. So we, or if you're just an anxious person, you have a lot of thoughts in your head,
Or if you're a forgetful person and you don't remember what we said unless you have a worksheet.
Exactly. See? So there's different homeworks, and so she says she does that, but a lot of it's lifestyle, which is really, really good. So that's really individualized. Yeah, I think those were. Did y'all have? Okay, so it looks like. So Blue G said, or click the link that's down here in the comments. That's also how you can subscribe to the newsletter. That's how you can subscribe to Yellowbird Nation. Just click that link that says, or just click here. That's the link. But Jennifer said, how do you believe as a nation we stop the stigma related to mental health? Ooh, see, it ain't even just me. It's my followers. I done made them, ask.
Well, I believe that we talk about it. That's the only way. We have to get to a point. And I was talking Brene Brown earlier, and I'm gonna go back to her again because she's my therapy god. I love her. But we talk about what our stuff is, and we know that it's okay. It's okay. Like, we cannot be stuffy people. We cannot be too proud or no, not my kid. No. We talk about mental health, and we talk about the stigma about it, and we talk about what our experience is, because when you're brave, like, and say, oh, I've done this, and I got through this or whatever, that's going to spur somebody else to be brave too. And that we have all those conversations and we normalize it. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And Jennifer, another way is you can go over to yellowbirdcounseling.com and you can go to the swag shop and get you a mental health shirt that really resonates with you, so you can say it with your chest. So that way you don't even have to talk. People just walk past you and then it'll plant a seed. Like, therapy hit different? Okay. Let me try it. So that's another way too. But that was a very good question. That's a very, very good question. All righty. Let me see. Okay, we got a little time. Do y'all have any questions? Do y'all have any other questions? Let me see on IG. On IG, do y'all got questions? My face looks a lot better on IG than it does Facebook, but whatever. So
I have to not look at my face. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. It's like, really? I am looking at your face and I am not looking at my face, because if I do, then I'm like, oh, I don't know about this. Like,
no, like seriously, I used to be like that. I used to be like, and then I would, they tried to get me to wear makeup, and I tried it a couple times, and I'm like, this is stressful. I can't. I'll do it when I feel like it. Most of the time I don't. So most of the time I don't have it on. So
we have makeup at our house because my daughter does dance, and she does dance competitions, and so I swear she wears more makeup than me because she's 9. Because it's like she wears it 4 times a year, and I might wear it 1. But I thought tonight, I was like, well, should I put some makeup on? And I was like, I mean, I don't want them to be surprised when they get with me. So this is me. I did put my fancy shirt on though, so that's it. Like,
hey.
Yes.
Fancy shirt. You and Janice y'all will be coming out here with the blouses on, and I'm like,
no,
we were doing that.
Let's be honest. Next time I'll probably just show up in my hoodie.
Yes, because that's comfortable, and it's comfortable because shoot, when I used to go, like whenever I used to dress up when I was like first doing this, and like. I used to dress up, and then I stopped. I was like, this is stressful. It doesn't make it fun for me. If I can't look how I look, which is regular, then I'm not going to be comfortable doing this, and I'm not going to want to do it no more. So, yeah, when I do interviews or anything, podcast, radio things, whatever, because everybody's live now, so you can see it's not just voice anymore, unless you're on Clubhouse, which is where I met a lot of great people that y'all are going to see in the lineup in the coming months. It's more enjoyable. when you
Yeah.
can be.
And we want y'all to come in your sweats too. Like, I'm good with that. You don't even need to brush your hair.
Yeah, you don't. Some of my people come in with their sleep cap on, and I'm like, yeah, sleep cap. Um, Jamie is coming with all the good questions. Oh wait, that was Jennifer. Jamie said, if I wanted to meet with Bridget, how do I go about that? So, Jamie, great question. So you'll call. You can. There's a lot of ways. You can go to yellowbirdcounseling.com and you can shoot an email through there. You can email therapy@yellowbirdcounseling.com. You can shoot on the Yellowbird Counseling page. Like, I make it real easy for y'all. If y'all just Google Yellowbird Counseling, all the stuff will come up, and Bluegee has made everything very tight so you can get to anywhere that Yellowbird exists from every place that Yellowbird exists. So yellowbirdcounseling.com, you can send a message in the inbox. You can dial the direct number, which is 205-236-9136. Again, it's 205-236-9136. And then you'll initially talk to me, and then you'll tell me that you want Bridget, and then I will give her information, your information to her, and she will reach out and schedule with you. So that's how that works. Yeah. Yep. And then when you meet with, after that, how y'all schedule and whatever is between y'all, and I'm just the one that takes the payments, but Bridget will be scheduling, seeing you. If you're needing her, you'll be reaching out to her. So yeah. So, okay, one more question, Bridget, then I'll let you go. You have been so great. You've been so great.
Okay.
So what is your thing with contact in between sessions?
Well, I'm good. I mean, really. Let's be honest, if you're going to contact me all day, every day, we're going to have to set some boundaries. Partly because my children will revolt. Like if you go and try to do that, they expect mom to like be their slave, which is good. I'm like that. I like that. No, I'm good. I love teletherapy because it's not formal. I mean, like I said, if it gets too excessive, we may have to have a conversation, but I want you to contact me on a bad day and we hash it out, move your appointment up, something, instead of just, because the problem with traditional therapy, I mean, and it is what it is, but the problem with traditional therapy is that if you're going 2 weeks, what if you have a really good day on that 2 week, but the rest of the weeks were terrible? So that's not what we need to do. We need to be in the mix, working on the mix. So yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yep. And I just tell my people up front, so you'll know what I do. I just say, listen, you are allowed to contact me in between sessions, but I don't open my text until I'm able to fully respond to them. So if it's an emergency, physically, there's an emergency, someone could get hurt, of course you need to call 911 and then call me. But if you're just like having thoughts and you need to get them out, you are more than welcome to text it to me. But if it's like an emergency that you need me to respond, you want to shoot another text behind it so I know to try to attend to it then. But yeah. So yeah. A lot of people they'll text me and they'll just say, hey, I was driving. I hope they're not texting me while they're driving, but I was thinking about this and I wanted to not forget it. And they'll just text it to me and I'll hold on to it for the next session.
And then we're going to bring it up though. So if you text it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing with that is I will say, if you text me like in those sweet, sweet hours of like my children are ruling my world, I'm not going to respond. And you also have to remember, I love you when you're in front of me, but I love every person when they're in front of me. So it may take a little while, but I promise you're just as important to me when I get to that text. So, yes.
Yep. Same thing. Yep. Same thing. Well, thank you so much, Bridget. Yes. those of you that are watching on the replay or even the website, because this will be right under Bridget's bio on the website. So you'll get everything before you, all you got to do is go to the website and you'll get everything you need to know. So by the time you call me, you might ask some insurance questions and some payment questions, but other than that, you'll know. You already know how everything works. So I try to make it easy for y'all and fun and interactive. So thank you so much again, Bridget, for being willing to do this. And you guys will be seeing her around on other lives throughout the time, you know. So, but you can definitely watch this one again. Let's see. So, in closing, again, I have an announcement to make. Yellowbird Nation.
I'm sorry. That's
I love it. The dog is like going crazy. It's funny.
Oh, I know. I'm wearing a sweater, and his claw got hooked on it because, like I said, he doesn't talk to me 23 hours a day. So when I'm not paying attention to him, I'm sorry, guys. He's okay though. He's fine. He actually just wants to eat. Actually, if you're just gonna be honest with you, he's like, please help me. And trust me, normally when we have sessions, we won't let the dog in. Like,
yeah. We don't. He's in his playpen right next to me. So,
yeah.
But so yeah, for those of you that want to be in the know about what's going on with Yellowbird, then you want to there's a link in the comments that Bougie put up that says you can click or you can just click right here. Says that in the comments, or the easiest way and the way you'll get more bang for your click is if you go to Instagram and follow Yellowbird Counseling and click the link tree in the bio. It's the very first link. It's the very first link in the link tree. And then you can just put your email address in and you'll be in the no-no. And what's the no-no? The no-no is when I have appointment availability open up, which is a lot of people looking for that. So you'll know that before anybody else does. You'll also know when I'm going to be giving away free money on any of my social media platforms, because it was completely random, and it is going to be random for the people that don't subscribe, but the people that subscribe are going to know exactly when I'm going to be giving away free money. And you'll also get the promo for t-shirt codes and promo for t-shirt codes and also pre-order type stuff. So yeah, you want to get on it, you want to be on it, and then you'll be in the know. All right, well, it looks like all of our questions got answered. I don't see any new questions, but again, thank you, Bridget, for being willing. We are so happy to have you on board, and I really look forward to your clients being able to work with you.
Yep. I'm excited. I know I'm just worried. I won't lie. I'm worried about my dog. I'm like, are you okay? What are you doing? Like,
I got you. Well, I'm going to let you go, but you enjoy your evening and everybody else too. And I will see y'all next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.